Michael Keaton, now that it seems like one of his Batman appearances might be taken away from us here, but apparently, he was in it not all that much, of course, and it wasn't really even like a what we kind of feared. Apparently, it's not gonna. I don't think it was actually gonna be like a Batgirl Beyond scenario. If anything, they should give him a Batman Beyond fucking movie. That's for damn sure. Variety was talking about why Michael Keaton hasn't watched any Batman movies through the years, and then of course why coming back as Batman. So the last time Michael Keaton put on the Batman suit was in 1992 for the Batman sequel, Batman Returns. Now, 30 years later, he's returning as the Caped Crusader for The Flash, something he said he'd never do unless there was a real reason to do so. It turns out the reason is not a complicated one. It seemed fun. I was curious what it would be like after this many years. Not so much me doing it, obviously, some of that, but I was just curious about it. Weirdly, socially, this whole thing is gigantic. They have their entirely own world. So I like to look at it as an outsider thinking, "Holy moly." That's right, guys. He said, "Holy moly." I know people don't believe this, but I've never seen an entire version of any of those movies, any Marvel movie, any other. So he's talking about Marvel and even Batman movies. I don't say that. I don't watch that because I'm highbrow. Trust me, it's not that, he explains. It's just that there's very little things I watch. I start watching something and I think it is great, and I watch 3 episodes, but I have other shit to do. I love how he said, "Holy moly," but then he says, "I have other shit to do." He notes of the Flash movie, the writing was actually really good. So I thought, why not? It's cool to drop in, and I'm curious to see if I can pull it off. But without watching the many Batman universe films that have come out over the last 30 years, there was some confusion, he admits, when we remind him of just how much Batman and Bruce Wayne has changed through the years. He briefly pauses and smirks before responding, "Not mine." That's right, not mine. So there you go. Michael Keaton talking about that. And then it's just like, wow. Yeesh. That's another thing, too. It's like, I know there's a hate train that happens when it comes to Michael Keaton's Batman. And, the people that kept on saying, like, oh, yeah, he's going to be the new Batman in the DCU. Now, he was going to be the new Batman in this crazy multiverse story. That's it. He wasn't going to be the Batman in the DCU because Ben Affleck was still going to be the Batman in the DCU. This Snyderverse, whatever the fuck. But then, of course, it was going to change timelines and go to this weird other timeline with this multiverse concept, and then you're gonna have Michael Keaton as the old man of that. But he wasn't gonna be in like 10 fucking films. My God, when people kept on talking about that, I was like, Jesus Christ, do you guys not understand the concept of what they're trying to do here? Maybe it's because I don't know. I kind of understood it and talked to actual people that were making the film. But people couldn't seem to like not really want to understand that concept because it's Batfleck or nothing. But it's like, all right, so what's gonna happen when all right, I don't know.